Yo, what's going on? We back with another one, man. Hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all feeling good. Hope y'all living good. Look, alright, we switching it up a little bit. Um, as y'all can see, if y'all cannot tell, I have a new name for the cover for my YouTube channel. No longer will it be called just my name, Marquise Dominic, but now it's called the Social Suite, and basically everything we're gonna be doing is just covering topics on politics, NBA basketball game, literally whatever. We're just gonna be talking about whatever. You know how I am. I'm outgoing. I like to talk about a lot of things. But today, check it out. We're gonna be talking about a little bit of politics, and also we're gonna be talking about some court cases. Specifically, we're going to be talking about Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. See what's going up on that, because I heard your boy is about to be released, and I know he gonna be happy. I know he be going through a lot. Heard your bro just got stabbed up a couple weeks ago. It's crazy. But look, we're gonna start off by talking about Trump, Israel, and Iran. Specifically, Israel's Benjamins and Iran's Ayatollah. Listen, first of all, when we talking about this, we're going to talk about a lot of sneaky stuff that's been going on. A lot of sneaky stuff has been going on. Let's just keep it real. People have been, the only person that has not really been too sneaky, but now they're starting to get sneaky, is Ayatollah, Iran's leader. Now, let me tell you why. We're going to start at the beginning. So first, you have Israel, Mr. Benjamin. This guy, let me tell you about this guy. Iran, I'm going to tell you how I feel about it. I don't feel like no leader, I'm just giving you my opinion. This is not facts. I don't feel like no leader that says death to America and burns flags on national television should have a nuke. I mean, this is common sense. You don't see America, you don't see Israel, you don't see no other country. I'm not going to say no other country has done it, but I haven't seen any other country that has burned another country's flag and says death to that country. That's crazy. So, first of all, you see that Israel strikes Iran nuclear base, killing a lot of their generals. That was huge to start off everything that was going on. So basically, it was no warning. Nobody said, I'm going to strike you. They just straight up, out of nowhere, out of the blue, just bombed them. You know, nobody wants Iran to have a nuclear weapon, and especially, I guess, not Israel. So they struck them. Then you have the all-out bombing war, and if you're thinking about it, Israel has really good defenses because most of their missiles was not getting through their shield. Some type of new technology where they shooting the missiles and the missiles blow up midair is crazy. Never seen anything like it in my life. But yeah, so they're going back and forth. Next thing you know, Trump says, we know where your leader is hiding. So we need peace. Trump is keep telling them, we need peace. We don't want you to have nuclear weapons, but we do need peace, because Trump is a businessman. I'm a businessman. I'm about my money. So I know when you're doing right by people and you're making a lot of money, then the economy is better. The economy booms and people are taken care of. You don't have to worry about war out of nowhere. But it's my opinion. Once again, it's an opinion. You never know what people are capable of. But the thing is, after they were bombing, you have Trump now out of nowhere. Nobody expected it. But B-2 bomber, $2 billion aircraft, goes in undetectable, bombs the shit out of Iran's other 2 nuclear bases. So that's 3 nuclear bases that has been hit in Iran. It's crazy. 3 bases has been hit by not only Israel, but now the USA. And that's super big. Now, after the USA has hit Iran, now you got to think about, oh man, what can Iran do now? Not only are they attacking Israel, now they can attack us. Now they can attack us. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, you have all these problems with Iran. And I'm not saying other places didn't have problems like Afghanistan and stuff like that back in the day. But you have these sleeper cells. I guess they called the Hamas. And basically, they're against the USA, period. They don't agree with nothing the USA has going on. You know? They're the opposite. So, you have these terrorist group that can pop up anywhere. We're going to call those sleeper cells in the USA that can cause havoc. They can do things that we don't want them to do. And now that gives them more of a reason to do these freaking things. So it's crazy, you know? And so now we have to, in America, obviously I'm in America, I'm an American. We have to worry about these sleeper cells. These guys going around saying, I don't do it a lie, it'll blow some shit up. It's freaking crazy. But who knows what can happen? Maybe they may not do anything. You know, there are sleeper cells out here. That's what you do have to realize. And they can bring problems. They can bring problems. They can bring problems that we do not want. So, after America bombed Iran, nuclear site, Israel and Iran agreed to peace. Okay. So here we go. They agreed to peace. They said, all right, a lot is going on. We're just going to strike the deal. We're not going to do anything else. Okay. I get a notification as soon as I wake up in the morning. Iran has struck Israel again. That goes back to the beginning of what I was saying. Who can tell what these people are going to do next? Your boy's Trump was frustrated. I see an interviewer walk up to him and said, what do you think about Israel and Iran? He said they don't know what the F they're doing. So who knows what's going to happen next, man? These people are unpredictable. These people are unpredictable. You never know what they're going to do next. Not only the U.S. is unpredictable, Iran is unpredictable, and Israel's unpredictable. So this leads to a question. I want y'all to comment down below. How long do y'all think this war is going to last? How long do y'all think this is going to last? This is crazy. I don't know how long this is going to last. Who knows what's going to happen next? Who knows? I don't know. All right, look, off that topic, what we're going to talk about next is Tory Lanez. What's really going on with this Tory Lanez situation, man? What is really going on? Is your boy getting released? Did he really shoot Megan Thee Stallion? Do you think Tory Lanez really shot a female? Is he really built like that? Is he really built like that? I mean, when you off that drink, you can possibly do anything, you know? You out partying, you never know what somebody's gonna do. Okay? But I'm gonna tell it here straight. I'm gonna give you my opinion. I don't think he shot her. It's too much evidence that been coming out recently in these past few weeks speaking differently. At first I was like, maybe. Yeah, he probably did shoot her. And you know, I was against it. Because I don't even like dudes that touch females, smack females, push females. You shouldn't be hitting a female. Unless she's coming at you with a crowbar. By all means, you gotta do what you gotta do. Protect yourself, alright? But we're gonna talk about the stabbing that just happened. 2-3 weeks ago, Tory Lanez got stabbed up. I think he had like 40-something stab wounds by this guy. Guy stabbed him up real nicely. Stabbed him in the back of his head, his neck, his face. I don't know about his neck, but the back of the head and his face, all over his body, could barely speak. Rushed to the hospital. He got airlifted to the hospital where he survived. He's still alive. It's a good thing. Good thing the guy is still alive. But then you have out of the blue, out of nowhere, Megan's best friend, Mrs. Harris, comes out and say, I shot Megan Thee Stallion. Come on now. This man been locked up for almost half a year, maybe longer than that. And now you're coming out of the blue saying, oh, I shot Megan Thee Stallion. Maybe we all been tricked and bamboozled. Maybe this is what's their plan all along. Maybe Tory Lanez said, I'll be the one to take the hit. Because y'all are females, I'm going to take the hit. I'm going to take their soldier. Now it led up to something different. Now your boy done got stabbed up in the prison. And it's like, golly, my boy just got piped up in the prison. Pause. But yeah, that is crazy. Now y'all coming out after my boy done got done up. And now y'all talking about some, oh, Tory Lanez really didn't do that. So then you got the evidence. They said there was 3 people in the vehicle. There was 3 people in the vehicle. Obviously the driver was inside, but it was 3 people in the vehicle. Or maybe it wasn't. There was 3 people in the vehicle. Megan. Excuse, I'm not throwing my middle finger up. I promise you I'm not throwing my middle finger up. Megan, Mrs. Harris, and Mr. Tory Lanez. They put on the notes that only one person's DNA was found. I guess on the weapon or something like that. But only one person's DNA was found. And here's the trigger. They said, and one unknown person DNA was found. Come on now. They said it was unknown. So right there, how can it be unknown? We're talking about a real court case. And you're telling me unknown? What is really going on? What were they really planning? Also, we're going to talk about how the bodyguard of Mr. Harris heard Megan's friend, Mrs. Harris, confess to shooting this man. Shooting Megan. So you mean to tell me you had some gunshots go off, pow, pow, pow. I guess somebody dodged. Megan dodged. Pow, pow, pow. Most shots went off. Somebody get hit. And then somebody confess at the end. I was the one that was shooting. Mrs. Harris admitted to her bodyguard, I was shooting. Now y'all comment down below and tell me who was the real person who shot who in that incident. Who let off them shots? I want to know who let off them shots. Because I don't think it was Tory. I don't think it was Tory at all. Tory didn't let off them shots. Somebody got bailed out. Somebody got bailed out. And I think the wrong person that just got stabbed up a couple weeks ago was the wrong one convicted. It's a whole lot going on, y'all. It's a whole lot of people not saying nothing. But the truth always comes to the light. Truth always comes to the light. But look, that's the end of our segment for the day, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate every single viewer I get, man. I'm going to keep these things rolling, too. But look, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for y'all time. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope y'all have a splendid day. And again, we're going to hit y'all. We're going to be, I'm going to tap back in next time with y'all. A couple days, you know, on the Social Suite. Social Suite by Marquise, yourself, Dominic. Man, peace out. Y'all have a great day.